Coach, obviously you knew you were going to hear your name today, but when you actually saw it in person, what was that moment like for you and the whole team?
Yeah, a very special moment. Obviously, it's something that you work extremely hard towards, and this group of girls have just worked very, very hard since the first day of pre-season, even before in the off-season when our season finished last year. We were just so determined to have a good season this year, and they've done it. So it was a special feeling. It's what you want to do as a college soccer player. You want to hear your name at this point of the year, and yeah, it's a special feeling that I'm sure they all enjoyed.
What's it like seeing the girls be able to celebrate today after a long season, a lot of success?
It's why I do this. It's what it's all about, in my opinion. I was a player myself, and I was lucky enough to play in the NCAA tournament and then coaching it. And it's the pinnacle of our sport, and just trying to pay it forward for these young women. And I'm so thankful that they're getting to play in the NCAA tournament and showcase their abilities as a team on the national stage.
Coach, this is the first time in program history to have this feat, to be in the big dance. How does it feel knowing that you're the first to get this for this school?
Yeah, the last 3 years that we've been together, we've actually done a lot of program firsts, and again, in my opinion, that's what it's all about. Is you're trying to create history, you're trying to create your own legacy as a player, and the girls have kind of just kept ticking these things off as we go, and we've made progress every year. And like I mentioned, the ultimate goal is to play in the NCAA tournament. So I'm just so happy for the senior class that on their last opportunity they're getting to play in the NCAA tournament. And I can assure you, we're not going there just to take part. We're going to go there and try and do some business.
You're heading to Columbia. What was your reaction like when you saw that, and what do you know about the Gamecocks?
We played them my first year here in 2022. They beat us 2-0. They're a very athletic, organised team. They've got a coaching staff that are extremely experienced, and they've got obviously fantastic players that are top-end SEC team. So we know whoever we got was going to be a really good test, because it's the best teams in the country at this point. So, but I guess it's some sort of Carolina rivalry, North Carolina against South Carolina, and we're ready to play ECU on the national stage and hopefully put in a good performance.
Coach, you got a little time to digest that crazy run, especially the championship game. What does it say about Annabelle to step up in that moment and score not just a big goal, but the first goal of the season in that spot?
Yeah, not a bad time to get your first goal of the season, and it's probably the most important goal in program history, not just this season. But AB's been tremendous since I've been here. She's worked extremely hard. She's improved each year. She's obviously a very talented player. She actually played a little bit more offensive when I first got here, and then the last 2 seasons she's been a little bit of an unsung hero and had to roll her sleeves up and do the defensive job a little bit more. So she stayed patient, she stayed humble, she stayed hungry, and I was just so happy to see her get that goal in the senior season. Just a special moment.
You're obviously excited for the whole team, all the girls on the team, but what about these seniors to be able to do this?
I could be here all night talking about them. They just mean so much to me. Obviously, when you take over a program a couple of years ago, you're looking, hopefully not having to shake the boat too much, and I didn't really have to do that from a culture standpoint, because these kids are amazing people. We just changed a few things from a confidence standpoint, and obviously tactically set them up a little bit differently, and then built those relationships as we went. And like I mentioned, they're amazing people, and I would do anything for those kids, and I just want to prolong this season as much as possible so they get more soccer together, because it's a special group, arguably the best senior class in ECU soccer history.
Coach, going into this season, did you have any idea that obviously it's hard to know that you'll make the tournament, but did you feel like, hey, we've got some chemistry here, there's something special about this squad?
I did. I felt, I was obviously hopeful at the start of the season, and then we came in really fit in pre-season. But as every college soccer season, there's ups and downs, and there's sometimes that you're going through a bit of a lull, and then you've got more confidence as you go. And it was kind of halfway through the season when we had 2 losses in a row, and then we rebounded and kind of found some form. At that moment, I was like, all right, we've got some good experience. They're handling, we're not getting too high, we're not getting too low, and when you have that consistency, you can go on runs like we have done. So kind of felt something special brewing as we got into October.
Coach, Columbia is only 4 hours away from here. What kind of support are you expecting out of Pirate Nation, and what has it meant to you this year?
It means so much. It was part of the reason I came here, to be honest. To East Carolina, it's got such a passionate fan base, and obviously we've created the Scallywags, which we're really proud of, and they've made a difference in our home games, and they've even travelled to some away games. So hopefully Pirate Nation can make it down there and cheer us on, and hopefully we can create a little bit more history together. And we've been really good on the road this year, and hopefully Pirate Nation can come and support us, and we can make it another special night.
So just coming in as kind of the underdog and lower seed in this type of game for you guys up to play a little more aggressive and just kind of with a chip on your shoulder?
Yeah, again, that was part of the reason I came to ECU, is because we have a chip on our shoulder and we're trying to prove people wrong all the time, and we love that. We embrace that, and we're just ready to prove people wrong and get after it and do the best we can.
Congratulations, Coach.
All right,
Thank you.